Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. And again, apologize for the two different time changes. Like I said, it's gonna be a bunch of activities going on this weekend. And I really refuse to be doing any type of editing or anything. So that and there was also a little problem going on in my building as well. So yeah, it's always something. Welcome to the nice weather again. Appreciate those who tuned into the live earlier. Definitely was a good talk. And shouts to Hammer Nation for popping up. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Saturday. I know some of y'all preparing for that fight tonight. So I ain't gonna keep you but for so long. At some point, I will be dropping the link in case anybody want to pop in or chime in on the convo. I'm gonna kind of brush up from earlier. Um, Again, there are certain areas where taking resources or you already done depleted resources, we get a spike up in the crimes that we shouldn't be seeing. We get a spike up in um, teenage pregnancy, so on and so forth. So again, we got to bring back something where these kids could be kids, teens could be teens, and it's really about it. Um, like I said, like-minded people on that type of goal, it's usually beneficial. You might not see it that way, but it is. James, what's going on? Amos, what's going on? Bonnie, what's going on, baby? Cherokee, what's going on, my guy? And again, what I was saying earlier was straight stern facts. Programs that need it. You know, programs that could definitely give a tool for somebody for the future. And again, we need to see that. It's more than just us. We got to see it. Again, having love and respect for each other. That's even when it comes down to your education, your well being, all of that. Yeah, it's needed right now. No doubt, bro. I hear you on that one. And pardon me if I feel I might have to mute the mic at some point. Apparently, one of my neighbors think it's their kid birthday, so I'm gonna be hear a whole bunch of "Aye!" But it's all good. They still my peeps. Um, oh yeah, and happy birthday to all the Gemini babies this weekend. Um, but I think that's something that should be pushed to the limit. Bringing programs or bringing back programs that wasn't still for the youth. Again, I know it's certain spots that is different. Some spots didn't get some of them programs that was necessary or beneficial for them. Hence why some of those communities are in dire need the way they are now. When you really offering them nothing but the streets, drug selling, and everything else, you ain't really giving them much of nothing. You're only offering them either death in the streets or death by the system. And honestly, we need to push the ball further. Um, Again, these youth definitely need more structure. Just like some of these elders, they need structure too. Some of the young adults too need structure because it's adamant we're not getting the gist of just loving and respecting each other. And all in all, though, see earlier we had some food that said F them programs, right? And we had fun, gave them a little eulogy and a burial. But again, the problem does lie within people in the community. You have those who are that adamant. And usually when people say things like that, they usually mean it. So now people who do catch it will see that these are the type of people you don't need around you at all. If any time you are inspiring to try to do something right and something just, they keep telling you forget it, you ain't gonna be able to. Those ain't the type of people you need around at all. Because the only thing they're gonna do is feed it into your mind that whatever you're trying to do, it ain't gonna get done, or it might not ever get done. And then this is where we get the procrastination, like we always do. Show them that even if they might stumble a little bit on something, show them that they can still get back up, rise, and do what's necessary. Because again, not everybody's gonna get it on the first go around, but once you done learned and once you done prepared and trained for it, now you good to go. You set forward and set the motions forward. Popcorn was popping, my guy. Oh no, I know that part. But then you know what's funny, Cherokee, because you actually got people that think like that. So usually when somebody says something stupid out their mouth like that, they mean it, and you know they mean it. Right now, that's probably the same type of person that if signature was needed for something good for the community, they probably wouldn't sign it. Trust me. I'm starting to feel the notions on the motions on these shows a lot of times. They ain't adamant on even doing something really constructive that's beneficial now. So you just want to teach some of them people that do come along this channel that you're gonna have ignorance, especially when it's coming to trying to talk about something positive and get something positive done. Well, what's going on, my guy? But all in all, though, best time to try to put something together is when everybody is really on the same page, and that's at least the notion that I feel right now. And them people are going to come together, but you got to be able to also defend what you're building. See, like prime example, this is a building right here, and I've been protecting this building since I've been on this block, basically. You know, but all in all, though, we definitely got to stand for something better. We need to. Like earlier again, you got a couple little areas where they want to keep it closed, and my thing is the weather's starting to get nice. Some of these people don't want to get pushed out of their areas to go elsewhere to go do something, especially if they ain't really got nowhere to go that's actually safe or somewhere where they could at least keep a watchful eye out. Because anything can happen. Like when I say as a community, we need to stand up and fight on certain things. We need to stand up and fight. I gotta put this up because I know at some point my mouth is going left. So, like even when it comes down to protection of even your own rights, man, listen, you got to stand up on that. You're gonna have people that's gonna try you, test you. Some people actually put themselves in dire positions trying to be stupid. Now, I done seen something that I know for a fact shouldn't that even happen, but then again, um, it goes to show you, you're gonna have ignorance in the world, and sometimes you might have to do what's justifiable. And if it's really justifiable, then yeah, it gets done. Sorry, law of the land. Like even when it comes down to protection of your own home, your property, and everything else, even your family. You know, fellas, some of y'all gonna have to be mindful again on who you laying up with and who you doing things with. Same thing with you women. Gotta use your minds on that. But see, I found something interesting. The I know it's a little off topic, but it goes to show you again, somebody standing up for what was right and standing up for their life. The ex NFL player that just got acquitted. Now, my thing is, if anybody should have been charged, going to jail, or anything type of notion, it should have been the woman in. It should have been the woman in question because she set that out in motion. And in all actuality, she just got four people killed, basically. And for what? Commander, what's going on, baby? And that's the thing, though. Um, Sometimes you're gonna have to do what you have to do because you're gonna have people that's adamant on trying to stop and it shouldn't have to go that route. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to preserve your life. So be it. Also, on another notion, some people are gonna have to really take into consideration that words of encouragement, uplifting people, that goes further than anything right now. And again, if you encourage the youth to do something better, even try to strive for the better greatness, you know, it can happen. You got to see a vision, and in that same token, you got to make that vision work. You know, and yeah, sometimes people are going to latch on because they probably want to do something on their own, but they figure, learn something, get a blueprint, so on and so forth. It's definitely needed though. And also just standing up for the right things. Again, stand up for the better things that you need. You need you need recreational areas upgraded, so on and so forth. Get involved. There's things going on in your community that you can get involved with, especially these meetings. They trying to change and do certain things in your community. Be a voice, stand up, and go against what needs to get going against. Sorry, because the way they trying to implement certain things, it ain't gonna be good for nobody. And again, who's really benefit? Cat Daddy, what's going on, my guy? Think about the better things in life. And again, at some point, we all gonna have to come together, love and respect each other, and just love and respect the right things that need to be built. You know, like I said, how can you expect certain things to change within the same token? You're burning it down. Some people cry about there's no businesses in these communities, so on and so forth. And when the business does get presented, the first thing y'all do is tear it down. Bad enough, some people already having issues trying to, you know, keep the rent stabilized, so on and so forth. But then when it's something that you could be helping with and definitely making a positive opportunity, you know, you find ways to mess it up. Like you have some people who are saying that there's no opportunities right now as far as work is concerned, but I doubt that because from what I've seen, and I gotta find that video, but it's an increase, especially out here in the city. There's an increase on jobs that have been given opportunities. A lot of people got to put their mindset for it. Even some of y'all, you got working papers. They might be dealing with some of y'all. Put it into motion. You'll find something to where you'll be able to start creating. You know, put certain things to the side. You'll start creating a better future before you know it. You want to get invested in certain things, get invested in. Take your time, your wisdom, your knowledge, and even if somebody's granting you some knowledge, you know, harness all of that. Again, Future don't just rely on the youth trying to fix things that we are still trying to fix. It's a collective effort again. There's certain things again that I know for a fact. If you don't start being vocal, if you don't start signing petitions, if you don't start being involved in these community acts, it's going to basically wipe out your community little by little. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel again some parents should have some sort of a breathing ground. And summertime is usually when all right, if you know you're gonna have vacation time, especially you got time to be with the family, yeah, you're gonna do so. But again, you're gonna want your kids to learn something else. You're gonna want them to see outside of the community and see what really goes on elsewhere. Again, bringing back those skill sets and just bringing back that awareness and giving some good light and education. You got some families that do like to travel, and when they do travel, they do get some sort of a learning experience. And that's the beauty of growth, all in all. Just using the wisdom and using the knowledge. Not gonna lie, gonna have to stand up, start teaching some of these people who might have problems in reading, start teaching them or start getting involved. You got people who might have problems. If it's not dyslexia, if you could try to help them, help them. Again, there's nothing wrong with trying to do something that's beneficial for the people, but also beneficial for life itself. But the best feeling though is just, when you got something good going and it's continuing to grow and blossom. That's when you have done something and you're still continuing to do something that's right. See, like these talks right here, these is right for the people. Because right now, these are the type of talks we need to have. And these uplifting talks hopefully will reach the masses, at least those who are strong minded and strong willed on seeing change happen. And we will get there. You know, Again, when people are taking a stand on the right things, tend to usually start building strong alliances. And that's the most beautiful thing about period. One second, y'all. Oh, shoot. Multiple notifications. My bad. Like I said, I'm approved for vacation, baby. My bad, y'all. Got vacation coming in the next week and a half. So, but I'll be honest with you. The best part of building with the right people is knowing that y'all coming together for the right things and that nobody could basically stomp a mud hole with it. You know, Again, it's about standing up and protecting what's right. And honestly, when it comes down to these kids and when it comes down to the people at hand, we are supposed to stand up for our human rights as well. Queen, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit. I'm not gonna hold y'all all night because at some point I gotta get myself up out of here for work. But I know also the fight going on, so I felt I wanted to finish brushing off from earlier. Um, Again, there's no way you could think that these programs ain't necessary and needed. They are. Give me 1 second. How the hell you managed to do that? Move, boy. Show. Where's you? Move. Up out of here. Bad, y'all. Damn dog doing too much, man. Now, where was I at? My bad. Yeah. Y'all little fur puppy, y'all little mascot over here just doing way too much. But that's the best part of everything, uplifting and just giving the right knowledge when it's needed. And again, you're gonna have people who are, are definitely adamant on trying to shut down certain things that we know are beneficial, not just for the youth, but for even the adults as well. Again, we got to get back to that love and respect factor of just standing up for what's right. Again, we got situations we could be tackling right now that could be helpful. We could eliminate certain problems, even on a small scale. We start building on those, parts of the communities, and we can make a strong difference. We can even eliminate some of this homeless problem that we have if we all could come together and help those who really need it and willing to accept it. Because you got those who will not accept it, and it can be given to them multiple times. Kitty, what's going on? Again, just think about it. When you start making these strong impacts on people, you can reach more than just the small masses. It becomes big. A lot of times, you really don't even need a whole bunch of media coverage. Sometimes the right media coverage will do just right for you. Freckled and frugal, what's going on, baby? Yeah, everything's good, kitty. Enjoying a nice little Saturday evening before work. Had to come in and talk with the people. Um, just chopping up from earlier. Um, Again, you're gonna have people who feel that these programs ain't necessary, that they ain't gonna be beneficial, even down to the smallest like little community events. I want the people who are organizing these events and who are like really putting their effort into everything, don't quit. There's no need to quit because you're gonna have people at some point who want to start rising up and coming together. Because at some point they're gonna get tired of the same things over and over again too. But all in all though, it's just the best possible way to do it is just stand firm. If you know y'all all got the same goals at hand as far as bringing back educational centers, bringing back some of these playgrounds, bringing extra playgrounds or extra things in the areas that it needed, do so. Again, it's just about the spirit being uplifted. Again, we know everywhere in the world is different. Again, some programs, they're not right there, not at the grasp, you know, but you got those who are at grasp. The sad part about it, you gotta at least try to be able to basically wean out who actually need these services and who don't. Because again, you got some people that don't need it, but they'll take it and use it and take it for granted. And the people that actually need it, um, they got to go through a hurdle and hell and a half before they get whatever help they need and desire. And that's the sad part about it. Mom, what's going on, baby? I mean, because come on. I mean, let's be real. Some people work hard, whether jobs or careers, and some people need that little time and a half. Think about it. You work hard, you're dealing with family. Sometimes you need that little break. Why not bring back some of these summer programs? Why not bring some, besides just basketball tournaments and sports tournaments, bring back stuff that's needed? Some people do block parties, some people do community cookouts, so on and so forth. You're going to see a lot of that this summer. There's going to be events happening. But even when the summer is over, there should be events and there should be certain things for these youth that could possibly help them and keep them off the streets again. And we definitely need that. You want to be able to set the bar now because think about it, when you long gone, your kids going to have kids. Their kids are going to have kids. So it's not just about the generational wealth. It's just about all in all the best possible options for them in the future. Because we know at some point technology is going to get even more sophisticated. We know this already. And if they're going to be a part of this internet tech world or whatever, then they need the knowledge as well too. And teach them something better. Like if they know they're good with computers, teach them something besides trying to scam or hack or do certain things that's not necessary. Because that's what stops positive building a lot of times. And when you defrauding and scamming, guess what? You messing up everything for everybody. Whether you believe it or not, you are. Best thing we could do again is try to put our minds together, put ideas on the table, and see where we go from there. I hear you, Kitty, and hopefully you feel better. Exactly, Commander. That part right there. See, again, even when it comes down to stuff like that, some people act like they don't want to hear it. But I'm just here to let you know that it's needed. Teaching them finances, teaching them how to maneuver, how to use credit, so on and so forth. These things are needed. Whether you believe it or not, they are needed. Because they can start getting a niche in their own lives and start carving out what needs to be carved out. Setting a good plan and a good seed is always the good thing. Not so much just teach them how to hunt, but just teach them how to properly use tools that are needed. Teach them even good sportsmanship. See, that goes a long way too. Because you're gonna have those who they adamant on playing sports, but the main thing that should be taught is just teaching them good sportsmanship and learning how to be humble. Because you're not going to be able to win every game, not going to be able to win every championship, but it should still give you a notion of, I did my best, and so what, I might have not came in first, I still stood on what I stood on, and I still came in. So it's about uplifting. Definitely about seeing growth on all the chords. And yes, it does start with self, but then it also starts with helping others as well. Because once you then helped yourself and change what you need to change, now you could pass along that same buck to somebody that might need it. Give them the strong lessons that are needed. Even when it come down to their own, just give them the strong lessons that's needed. Get back to doing the right things that people are supposed to be doing. Because think about it, not everybody is in the best positions, even as of now. No doubt, word. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold them all night neither. Hold on one second. We drop this link just in case. Like I said, I got to start slowly getting myself together as well. But I feel I ain't gonna be able to do this open panel later the way I wanted to. So yeah, it's gonna be a long night, y'all. It's gonna be a long, short shift. But I'm just mostly dusting off what need to be dusted off from earlier. And again, taking a stand, especially if it's for the betterment of your community, there's no greater feeling than doing that. You're gonna have problems. You're gonna have people who got problems, right? You're gonna have some people who have, again, reading problems, speech problems. If you know you are trained or if you know you got skills in that area, why not lend your help out when it's needed? If we could teach, we could also reach. If we teach enough, we could reach enough. 'Cause again, every day is a new lesson. Have a good one, Hammer. Papa Will, what's going on? I ain't got no problems. I just know I ain't gonna be able to do this panel the way I wanted to later because it's still gonna be traffic on my job. Yeah, we back to that good old hot weather. But I was just dusting off some of this live from earlier. Again, we get back together to do the right thing, especially where it's needed. There ain't no stopping us. The only thing that's stopping us again from elevating and building and even getting back a strong sense of community love and community growth is just personal differences. And again, we got to learn to teach something better than what we was taught. Most of us was taught the vision one way or another, but I feel if we break that curse and we really come together for the right shit, trust me, it can be done. Oh, they all good. Don't worry about that, pops. They all good. These is part of the new people that help build and help get to that 1K. So, and most of them think like how I think to a degree too. Just strong, healthy conversations are needed, and even strong building is needed. Y'all haven't done so, y'all already know y'all could drop links and show each other love in here. Um, and just it's time to be a little more wise and a little more better when it comes to bringing back this strong sense of community. Again, you gonna stand up for the better, or you just want to lie down forever. If you lie down forever, there's no need for you to come back complaining or doing anything. Um, we're gonna have topics like this that are affecting people worldwide. Like I said, they are trying to eliminate some of these play areas for these youth. Like I said, you already done took away they programs that was needed, even down on the educational standpoint of it. And in the same token, now you want to try to take away the playgrounds. It's like you want them to become adults before they turn the age of 13. That's how I'm looking at it right now. Never mind. I ain't messing with you, Queen. Don't start your shenanigans, you leprechaun. Oh, shit. I thought I had you. My bad. I got you, mommy. I got you. I thought I had you already. Oh, I got to start paying attention again. But again, even when you building with the right people, you building with good people, you always want to get that. Hold on one second. Got another message. Now, what is this? What is this? Hold on one second. Oh, you know it was also good teaching them things that are needed. Like again, bringing that education on, not popping pills, not doing these heavy drugs. Really give them the knowledge and wisdom and show them this is what can happen to you. You know, it's needed. You know, but all in all, though, like even here, the strong build and the strong sense of having these conversations, it brought a lot of people together. And it definitely brought some good people together, because it doesn't matter. My whole thing was just reaching out the way I'm trying to reach out, the best way possible, because I feel that's the best thing we can do at this point. Reach out and try to help out and lend out what we can help and lend out with. Again, some people can fight and stand up just by running around with petitions and doing what's needed. Some people could start the fight. Like I said, they getting rid of the programs or they already got rid of them. Put your money invested in the pot and try to do something right. Again, even if you got to fund your own little things to make things work, so be it. Nothing wrong with that. Again, it shows strength, dignity, and it also shows courage. Again, take a stand where it's needed. Definitely teach the youth that there's more in life than just partying and getting messed up. Show them that there are better things lying for them, if they step up. That's the best thing you can do. Show them the ways. And also teach them law of the land knowledge that is needed. And love should just really bring people together. It's not just music and food that brings people together. The right people building, the right people who have the right love for each other, that goes a long way as well too. Yeah, you got to build for the future, pass it on to them, and then they're going to build and exceed even further. We got to definitely lead a revolution, and everybody can fight on different angles because, again, to bring the society back to the finest point, we're going to have to drill a lot of things into the people. Not bad, y'all. Damn, I knew something was going to change, but hey, it is what it is. Definitely just stand up on what's right. You see people getting picked on, abused, or anything along that sort, you stand up. Your peoples might need help or they might need certain information on things so they can try to get their own selves trying to um, break the mold and get right. Do so. Treat the people the same way you would want to be treated. That's something that people have lost all wisdom and knowledge on. You can't say you love and want to build, but then the same token you want to destroy and you want to divide. They don't go together. They don't coexist. Sorry, but they don't. And in order to put the best motion out there, it just got to sit out there. Let the right people gravitate to it. You want to build a business, whether it's a business of technology, business of food, a business or whatever, because everything is almost a damn business. Even down to food is a business. You do what's right. You put the best people around you. You calculate the best plans, and then you see it fit. Definitely teach them stocks and bonds. Definitely teach them trading if they invested or if they like that type of field. Teach them banking. Period. There's nothing wrong with being a banker. There's nothing wrong with being a bank teller. There's nothing wrong with even just growing from one spot to another. Again, you got to start somewhere. Miss T, what's going on, baby? See you up in here. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying their Saturday. Oh, I forgot. I got you, baby. You family, baby. Y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Um, but again, think about it from the outside looking in. You see somebody that's struggling, but they definitely trying to do something good and something right. Why not help them? Even if it's the simplest, smallest investments, that's better than nothing. Some people just got to be able to read people the right way. That's it. know, like see with me, I could read body language to the T. So when I know somebody's adamant on something, normally they usually come with that notion. A lot of times they ain't even got to say much. Bring everything to the forefront that's needed. You good with building weapons, you good with building anything. You good with any type of building. Bring it to the forefront. See it forward. Don't sell yourself short. That's one thing too that people have done. Keep selling themselves short. You can't keep doing that. Trust me, you got a lot to live for and you got a lot to bring to the table. You just got to open your mind and really accept it. Not everything in life is going to be an easy task. It's not going to be a get rich quick scheme either. You know, you gotta love what's going on. Again, love yourself, and respect your mind because you do have a lot that you could apply to the world. Expand your horizon. Again, the best possible outlook is the outlook for the future. These kids shouldn't be sitting in the back of police vans. They shouldn't be in the systems. Find out the cops is out here. I knew something was gonna happen. Mom, shit, you already know, baby. When you bring these topics, these ain't just topics that's happening in the States, these topics that's happening around the world. You got some spots in the world that they don't got certain programs like we have. And that would be beneficial for them. And that would definitely help. But again, it's about building a strong alliance with strong minded people. These messages ain't always going to be for those who want to half ass everything. I'm sorry. Um, we definitely want to see better. And the vision should be right in our eyes right now. Take the time and invest in each other. See, that's what's different now from back in the day. We don't invest in each other. We quick to down each other. We quick to hurt each other. We quick to try to quote unquote expose each other. But we don't come together for that better notion. And again, you got some of these people that come in here, whether they're in here every day or not, they got a good spirit about them too. And again, I don't just give out wrenches to people, but I know your spirit good enough. And her spirit definitely good enough. And again, you got problems that are gonna happen worldwide. So why not try to brace for what we can brace for now and make something happen? We could probably mess around and make something better than what they trying to implement. You know, you'll never know if you don't expand your reach and your mind. You know, and I feel this was needed too because It's time. It's time to put our feet on the ground, plant our roots and our seeds, and grow that tree of hope and light and positivity. And it can be done. You might have to trim down certain things here and there, but you trimming down the things that are making that beautiful tree, you know, basically not look beautiful no more. And again, you're gonna have people that's coming along. You're gonna have new people that might definitely keep coming along because as long as you're bringing these type of positive informations and positive videos, oh yeah, it's gonna happen. You know, and I think that's the best thing to remember for those who are trying to build, whether it's on here or off here. Just remember, as long as you keep your foot firm and you know where you're going, nothing can stop you. Unless it's the man upstairs himself. Nobody can stop you. And I want this to be a stern announcement for everybody, not just the youth, not just the kids, and definitely not just the young adults. I want this to be a worldwide message. If we don't come together and love and respect each other, we're gonna always lose this battle, and we're gonna definitely lose this war soon. Monique, what's going on, baby? I just had to chime in with y'all because again, these talks are needed. I believe the link is in the chat in case everybody want to chime in. Because again, I know some of y'all getting prepared for this fight and everything else, so definitely want to finish just brushing off earlier. Because it kind of coexists with what I was talking about earlier. Standing up, fighting the corruptions that are needed to be fought against. And when you already are allowing them to take away programs, and what's next? You allowing them to start taking away their playgrounds. What's next? You allowing them to take away their creativity. What's next? You're trying to force feed them certain agendas that they shouldn't be learning as kids. Oh yeah, I watched a video that it kind of stood firm on it. I guess this guy was at I think that was a PT. I don't know if that was a PTA meeting or no. It was bigger than that. Um, I think it was a whole conference period. And when he started reading certain things out of a book that's supposed to be in these schools, or they trying to push into these schools, the people he was reading in front of had a problem with it. But then again, these are the same books you are pushing out to the youth. So you don't like what's being said. You don't like the person that's reading it. But in the same token, you want everybody to read that. See, again, I'm always going to talk about different things. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely going to focus on that one definitely sometime tomorrow. But it goes to show you, you got to be you got to be stern, you got to be strong, and you got to definitely bring it to the people and fight against the establishment. You got to make a noise. And the guy wasn't doing nothing but reading exactly what was being written in that book that's supposed to be for quote unquote kids. No, let the kids be kids. Let them learn the simple things they need to learn. Miranda, what's going on, baby? That's supposed to be the most important thing. Oh, wait, I got a surprise for y'all. I got a surprise for y'all. Don't worry. I got a little surprise for y'all. I learned something new, baby. Well, I ain't learned something new. I learned something I should have been had. Damn it. Oh, yeah, I learned how to do that, baby. Trust me. There's nothing wrong with learning something that's needed. And even on here, you're going to learn certain things. It might not be right away, but you're going to learn certain things and they're going to be beneficial. But stand up. Definitely stand up for the better things because it's needed right now. You want your children, you want the future generations to have something good and something positive to look forward to. And we got to build together and come together and definitely just stand together. Not more, nothing less. Stop preaching hate and division and start teaching something that's valuable and that's needed. Again, teach them finances, teach them the value of a dollar, teach them all the wisdom that they're needing. Because again, when they get out into this world is so cold and so vicious, it'll snatch them up and rip them apart. And who wants that? You want your kids, you want the future generations to be strong, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. Sometimes these talks are needed because they don't just feed the mind, it does feed the soul. You're going to have some people that are going to try to distract what's going on, but they can't. Because at the end of the day, we still going to be building, and that knowledge is still going to be given out. And even when it comes down to things that you really want in life, you got to be able to fight for it. If you don't fight for it, you ain't going to be able to achieve it. And you ain't going to be able to sustain it. So just think about that. You know, it's time for us to get back to a better community and a better stance in the community. It's time for us to start loving and respecting each other. And if we do got love and respect for each other, we should want to see certain things in our community change and change for the better. But again, I wasn't going to hold y'all all night. I know some of y'all watching that fight, that Teo and Smith fight. Um, but this was something I wanted to finish off anyway from earlier. I had to cut it short somewhat only because I knew I was going to get interrupted by music and other things, which I'm kind of getting interrupted right now. But I also got to start getting myself up out of here. Got to be to work within the next hour. So um, I might try to do an open panel tomorrow night. Definitely. The panel will be open for anybody. Yes, I learned how to pin links, all that other stuff. Again, that's the beauty of building is when you still learning certain things that could be beneficial and useful. So always remember that part too. Um, you'll go as far as you want to go in life if you just continuously fight and do what's necessary. But yeah, I definitely might do an open panel tomorrow night, and I'll definitely do an early one. Um, I'm gonna give y'all that morning sight as always. Check up in on the people. Um, but this was just a wrap up from earlier's live, and this is a good talk. Again, I hope somebody at least received a good message today. Hopefully, somebody was able to take what was said today and actually put it to good use. Again, best way to start building, the best way to continue building the right way is just eliminating the things that mess up a good build, like division and hate preaching and everything else. Get rid of personal issues, religious issues, so on and so forth, and just move forward with what's needed. We can't cry and mope about certain things if we ain't gonna come together for the right things again. So I ain't messing with you. It's all right, Morena. Look, we getting there. Look, we getting there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all getting it. We all learning something again every day that we able to open our eyes. And again, for those who was able and blessed to wake up this weekend, give your praises to the higher power. Definitely prayers to those who need it, especially those who are having health crisis, mental or physical. And prayers to those that we lost again along the way. You know, Main thing I can tell you is that we just gotta do what's right for the people that we did lose. We just gotta continue on fighting and showing them that we still here. That we gonna make things happen one way or another. Monique, I call everybody baby baby. I ain't messing with y'all. But again, this was definitely good talk. And again, I might just do this open panel tomorrow. You know, and don't worry, everybody is welcome to hit the panel. As long as you bring in something good to the panel, I'm more than happy. But again, for the youth that are hearing this message as well, too, it should be a blueprint for you as well. Don't give up on whatever it is you're striving for. See, I took a blueprint of just speaking and talking to the people the way I see fit, but also having a strong sense of respect and knowledge. And it's coming along so far. Again, the building is strong, and we're going to continue to be strong. Oh yeah, James, do me a favor and drop words link. Help my brother get to 1K. Another good brother that's always bringing some deep knowledge one way or another. We all are. Shout out to my boy D Truth, Armando Black, a few other ones that definitely been in here rocking with your boy since day one. You know, we definitely got some strong people in here, especially Marlene and a few other ones. We all bring some sort of awareness and light to what's going on. And that's what we're going to continue to do. And the most important thing to remember again is open your mind, open your spirit. Get yourself out of that notion that nothing is ever going to change. It's not going to change if you're not willing to get on the forefront to help change it. And it does just take not just the youth, but it takes the grown-ups as well too to get it together. And the main thing that's always messing us up with the build, again, and I want the people to understand this, pride will always set you back. You're going to have good pride. There's a sense of pride in knowing that you've done something well and that you built something good. But then there's that pride that causes division and causes hate, and it messes up a strong build. Never be too prideful. If you know you need help with certain things, open your mouth and ask. If you ain't aware of certain things, again, open up your mouth and ask. A closed mouth don't get fed, especially in this time frame. So you want to do the best you possibly can. And even if you need a little bit more awareness of what's going on, then there's nothing wrong with asking the right people. That's what's up. See, bro almost did it at 1K. This is another part of building and supporting the right people. I want this to be a blueprint for something. We got people in here who are getting to that 1K. You got people who passed 1K already. Got some people who are still building and growing. And this is the type of networking that's supposed to be going on, especially on these devices. Building and growing with the right people. Then it also gives you a good sense of feeling that you can come together and bring people under one roof, eliminate certain differences, and just have a good logical conversation. And I'm going to always continue to bring that. I don't care if I'm live once a day. I don't care if I'm live 10 times a day. Let the haters think what they're going to think. I don't care. I know what I'm for. I'm for my people. My people are the ones that are here actually building and staying strong and staying firm with me. No, I didn't make no lunch, but I did take something out for tomorrow. I'm gonna probably grab me a chicken sandwich tonight, Monique. It's a light night anyway. I ain't got that many hours in the night, so. But again, I just wanted to have this wrap up from earlier, and I'll definitely do this open panel tomorrow. So, and I'm gonna set the panel for an early time, so I definitely will make sure we back up in here. Appreciate you, Amos. And there's a lot of people that's gonna be growing one way or another. And if I could be a part of that build, I'm happy to be so. But always remember this too. I'm gonna always stand firm on the things that I feel is right. So as long as these conversations are building and bringing people together and also shedding light on society's woes, I'm happy. And I'm gonna continue to be happy. But yet I digress. I don't want to hold y'all but so long. Let me start slowly getting myself up out of here. Um, Again, you're gonna get that more in the site, so we'll definitely be in here. And I appreciate everybody that's been here on this build and on this growth. And again, this journey is not over, not by a long shot. We're gonna continue to climb this mountain. Once we reach the top, we're gonna have a good sense of pride and a good sense of urgency. So again, just building with the right people is better than building with no people at all. Miss Tracy, what's going on, baby? And again, I love what's been built and what's being built. You know, everybody has something different that they bring to the forefront. But guess what? The main thing to remember too is that we all bring some sort of wisdom and knowledge and information. So that's what we're gonna continue to do. Some people are gonna be, well etiquette. Some ain't. But it doesn't matter as long as a real message is being brought. It's just like music. You're gonna get some good music, you're gonna get some bad music. You probably might get some music that's in between. But as long as there's a message being said in something, that's better than a message not being said at all. So definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. I can definitely wrap this up. Again, just be positive. Never let nothing stop you, even when the world is throwing the most at you. Don't let it stop you. The only person that's going to stop yourself in life is yourself. Hopefully, whoever catches this replay, even if you end up coming into the fold, just know your mind is as strong as it needs to be, and it could be even stronger. Just get around the right things, around the right people, get the right knowledge and education, and you can definitely make everything work. There ain't nothing to it but to do it now. So, and this is what we're doing, building and bringing the right people together. Strong words of encouragement and just strong building tactics. That's what's needed right now. No more division, no more self hate, no more hate amongst the people. We need to get rid of that. Once we get rid of that, we'll be all right. Tam, you late, baby? You're gonna have to catch the replay, sis. Gotta start getting myself ready for work. But like I said, we'll definitely do this. And we're gonna continue to build and show the people what's needed to be shown. Strength, dedication, and just the like-mindedness to change what we can change in the world. So definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, we'll definitely be back in here. I'll set that reminder for the wake and bake. And again, hopefully all y'all enjoy y'all evenings. I know some of y'all definitely already watching that fight. I'm going to try to catch some of the highlights myself, Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings. Almost clean, you late, baby. You got to catch the replay, baby.